Hey man, welcome back to Man Time. Today's episode we are taking Eley Club, SK Rifle Match, and Eley Team out to 300 yards. And rather than use a ballistic calculator, I spent some time this morning and I got some dope on each one of these ammos at 300 yards. We're going to try just some practical accuracy having dope on the ammunition. If you don't know what dope is, we're going to talk about that as well. Welcome to Man Time. Alright man, well if you missed that last video, I tried to take this rifle, Ruger RPR suppressed, off my front porch out to 350 yards using just the ballistic calculator. And I had chronograph data on the ammo. No, I didn't. So I was kind of guessing. So that's the problem, right? You're kind of guessing. If you don't have a chronograph, you're not going to know exactly what the velocity is on the ammo. And out of each gun, it's going to be different. Each ammo type is going to be different. 22 long rifle is just a bunch of hurdles to be able to get out there. Comes into DOPE, D-O-P-E. It is data on previous engagements, and some people call it data on personal equipment. So this is like the settings for your scope, the dials, based on what has happened before and data that you've gathered from that shooting. And for that you need basically a rangefinder or a range that has ranges listed, and then basically you just shoot until you find center, and then you record that center at that distance, what your dials are, and that is your dope. So I have got that out at 300 yards. I was out there and painted the target and saw where it was aiming, was able to center it in. So now, I'll load up 20 rounds of each ammo type. We'll shoot all 20 rounds, and on the last 15 we'll count how many impacts we have, because the first 5 is acclimating the barrel, switching lube types, and then switching the dials. You know, you're going to have a cold bore probably on each one. So let's try it out and let's see how much practical accuracy. The goal here is to be able to figure out which one of these is going to be the best at long distance, that I can just sit down with this rifle and get on target and have some fun with, without kind of going through all the hassle of trying to dial and, you know, getting 4 out of 10 or 5 out of 20, you know, whatever it is. I want to have the best ammo that I can have to just have some fun and be on target out at long distance. Let's get to shooting. Okay man, so what I'm doing is I am putting the dope that I have recorded into my scope. All 3 of these ammos very close, but the dope very different. The club, I'm dialed up 48 and left 6.75. The SK dialed up 51.5, left 7. And the team 55, left 5.25. So very, very different numbers. Let's see what we got here. All I'm doing is listening for that report. So that being the first round, I aimed at the bottom of the target, but I'm just going to aim center mass like for the meat of that target down there going forward here. And we'll see out of 20 and with the cold bore how many we get on target. Seems like my dope is pretty good. Yeah, I can't see the round hitting, but again, all I'm looking for is that report, and the more I hear that, the more fun I'm having. If one of these gets all 20, Alright, that was 10. All 10 on target. If this is going to be the baseline, I mean, that's kind of why I use club. It's about half the price of both of these ammos traditionally. Like, you can find the club for as low as like $7.50, and then I got both of these Team and SK on sale for like 12 or 13, but normally they're 14 or 15. So club's about half the price. If I can get on target and consistent, that's just what I'm going to shoot, you know? You gotta be kidding me. I saw that one. Alright, that was all 20 rounds on target at 300 yards with what some consider as like a lesser precision 22 LR rifle, the Ruger RPR. If I can have this kind of fun suppressed, this is all you need, right? Alright, so the SK rifle match and the team have some pretty stiff competition with a budget but premium ammo. Let's load up some SK and do 20 more rounds. Okay, so I've got the SK rifle match loaded up. Now this one is 51.5 on the dials. 51.5. And left 7. So just one click there. Get our stuff leveled up here. Okay, and it's got a pretty tough to beat that club. The club was running 1106. 39 extreme, 10 standard deviation. So let's go on with this one. I'm going to do the same thing, aim at the lower part of the center of the target. The target, by the way, is I think 14 long, 10 wide, and the weather today is 92 and like 40% humidity, like one of the nicer days we've had in a while. Oh, we got a miss. I saw that one going high. High and left again. Let's correct. If I can see it, I might as well use it. One down, one right. Okay. Not bad. Okay, that was 10. We had, I think, 3 maybe 4 misses. I made a correction. Again, I can't see where the bullets are hitting, so I am just kind of, I did see where they missed, but where they're hitting on the steel, I have no idea. So I can't correct there. So I'm relying on my dope. Let's keep going. I think I'm still a little left. I'm going to dial another quarter MOA right. Okay, that was all 20. I'm going to adjust my dope using this number 2 pencil from 1994. Let's see here. So I came up 51.25 and left 6.5. So I'm going to adjust that in there. The wind is very light, and again, this could be all kind of conditionally based. This morning when I was shooting, it was a little bit more humid. Maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't know. But I'm going to adjust that dope in my... I keep all my dope in my phone, but my phone is filming. So let's move on to the Eley team. Okay, so on this one here, the team, we have to dial up 55. So we're at 51.25, coming up all the way to 55, left 5.25. Which is weird. I don't know why we're so far not as left as we had to come on the other ones, but this is what the dope says. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for looking to be able to look at my dope, dial it in, come out here. This has already been a one shower day, right? I shower at night and then I shower like if I get hot and sweaty during the day. So I was working on the barn door earlier, showered, ate lunch, then did yard work, put on some, you know, nicer, comfortable clothes, and then come out here, dial up the dope, and get on target, and just have a little fun before it's time to call it quits for the night, you know? So that's what I'm looking to do. So far, the club is winning, so we'll see how the team does. Huh. Okay. Now that one I am center mass, so that could have gone over the top and I just didn't see it. Yeah, I saw that one hit. Did you guys see that one? Very top center mass. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm going to call that first one my fault. Not that one. Okay, not doing too bad. That first one is going to be my fault, and then I think I had one more after that, and I think I saw it go low. You might have been able to see it in the scope cam. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness. Velocity on that one was 992, not even 1,000. Okay, I think that was 2 missed on that one. Let me move the cameras around. We'll talk about what just happened there a little bit. I'm going to go over the chronograph data for all 3 of these, and then the dials on them and where we ended up. Okay, man. Well, that was a lot of fun, actually, and I'm pretty impressed by all 3 of these ammos. Let's go over the dials and then the chronograph. The team 5.25. Yeah, I didn't have to change the team at all. I didn't have to change the club at all. The SK, I had to come down and to the right a little bit. 1/2 inch to the right and 1/4 inch down from my original dope. The club, the velocity there, average 1106, 39, extreme spread 10, standard deviation. So again, that is kind of like the baseline where I see like a good low budget-ish $8 a box. And I think I got this maybe for $7.25 a box. Again, 12 and then maybe 13 or something. Like a lot of the places like have additional shipping. Like some of this stuff you can pay a little bit more, get free shipping. Other places you pay a little less and then you pay more for shipping. So it comes out to like 14 bucks a box probably for both of these, and then 8 bucks a box for that one. So where was I? Club. Okay, SK standard average velocity 1062, 32 extreme spread, 9.2 standard deviation. So a little bit better numbers there, but it had the most misses, oddly enough. And that's kind of what I've seen with that SK, even though the numbers look good. Like kind of out of all of my rifles, it just seems to have like these weird wild flyers. And if you go like 2 videos back, I think I did the same video at 100 yards, at least with the team and the club, and the team was doing very poorly. That was the money beats. I bought the money beats, and then the bottom of the barrel beats came on the next lot with this lot of team. And wait till you hear this. Average velocity 1032. You heard me call out that miss, under 1,000, 990 something. Extreme spread 91, and standard deviation of 20. So I mean, just horrible numbers. But it didn't actually do too bad, and I think I got more hits on target than I did with the SK. So that just goes to show the Ruger RPR and this system that I have set up with the shooting bench, with the Arkin SH4J, with the level, with the Sparrow 22 suppressor. Like this is a good system, and if all you're looking to do is come out and be suppressed and get out to long range at 300 yards with a 22, it's going to scratch that itch for you, you know. And once again, I come to the conclusion the club is my go-to, right? I have never bought a bad lot of club. It's all just kind of been this same. It's right about 1100. It's right about 40 extreme spread. It's right about 10 standard deviation. And I've had 3 or 4 different lots, and they're all just consistent. So I think that is kind of my favorite. And if you're looking for a good one to come out after work and just get a couple shots in, or go into the range when you have a little bit of time after work or whatever it is, the club is good and this system is good here. So, what do you guys think? Tell me down in the comments. Are you paying up for the additional not as good ammo? I don't know, man. I think I'm sold on some cheaper stuff. I'm really liking the Eley, both the high velocity stuff, the force and the high velocity hollows, and then as far as the lower velocity, the contact and the club. I haven't been able to find too much SK. I found a bunch of this on sale. Of course, the Eley is a little bit more easily available online. But here again, if you don't lot test and you're just buying from a place where you're buying a random lot, this is what can happen. So I'm sticking with club. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Whatever you do, get out there, have you some man time too.